That's the difference. Hmm. Okay. That's palm. Is it palm kernel? The plant itself. Yeah, that's the kernel, right? Oh, what do they call it? That's what they call oil palm. Oh wow, nice. Okay. So have you talked over it with your family? Okay, and it's something that is a welcoming idea. They bought into it, they loved it. Because sometimes you can have something you want to do, and because you didn't talk it over with them, you might really not start it because you haven't discussed it. Mm, mm, mm. Than your family, yeah. There must be a discussion and they must agree. If madam can't do face one kind, like she not talk anything, no, but she no say no, she no say yes, but she do face one kind, say that thing if it no work. So there must be synergy, there must be alignment between the husband, the wife, first of all, and the children. Okay, so well done. That's what you're doing this year. That's a good one. So that's for finance now. That's for area of business finance. So what about other areas like spirituality, health wise? What is that thing that you? Yeah. Mm, mm, yeah. So you pursued your spiritual life till a certain level. Mm, okay, but doesn't mean that you have stopped spiritual things. Never. Okay. But you invested more time. I would really like you to expatiate how you pursued your spiritual life from 0 to 20. Mm, mm, yeah. Okay. Okay. Spiritual journey. Yeah. Mm, I love it. No, it's okay. The one you have spoken is okay. And it's something I'm going to buttress much later when I'm speaking. So, for now, you don't have much plans for that spiritual aspect. It's just a continuation. It's a continuation. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate. Yeah. Your New Year what? You did okay, you spent your New Year in church. Okay. Your crossover was in church. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. 2026 is going to be awesome for you in Jesus' name. All right, have a nice day. It's Crown 89.9 FM. Thank you so much, everyone joining on YouTube, on Instagram. I see you. I have lots of kids. That's Ugo, that's Mosha. Is that Mosha? That's Nana, right? That's great, Emmanuel. Thank you. Big shout out. Happy New Year. I'm super duper excited. Like, it's a new year, it's a new season, it's a new spirit, it's a new vibe. So on the family dynamics today, we're talking about what is that thing that you and your family has resolved to do, okay? Or maybe you as the head of the family, or you as the neck of the family, like the mother. You are the helpmeet of the family. You have sat down to say, okay, uh, make we do this one. Let us do this one. Let us do this. Let us start praying. What culture do you want your children to imbibe? You want them to be people of gratitude, people that are more grateful, people that are more thankful. You know, you can have a vision board. A vision board is more or less like a clean slate, right? Like a clean slate where you can have patches of, you know, paper on it, paste, sticky notes on it, just to write different things that you want you and your family to look into every single day. When they wake up, they go to the vision board and they say that, okay, for family values, we're achieving this. For finance, we're achieving this as a family. We want to get a car, we want to get a land, we want to get that can be on your vision board. You can say, okay, for our health, we are going to be doing routine checkups from time to time. We're going to take our health more seriously in this year 2026. So we're going to be going to the hospital. The hospital is not going to sound like a mortuary or some very scary. You know, for some persons, they are so afraid of hospitals. They're like, no, I don't want to see a doctor. No, I don't want to see a doctor. A doctor is going to tell me. But people who understand how body works would know that going to the hospital is preventing something before it happens. So you might say that in 2026 you want to have that in your vision board to say we can have a routine checkup for our family every three once in 3 months, once in 6 months, once in so just call us and tell us what is it that you have on your list that you want to start doing. And I know as I'm saying this, a lot of persons don't even have something that they want to start doing, but you can now think of something that works for you or that will work for you, and you can bring it on to your family. Today is just 1st of January. The year is still very fresh. The year is as fresh as a fresh bread. So I woke up this morning and I told myself, Gloria, we are not eating. We are not eating. And I have never done this before. I have never done this before that I'm going to say I'm not eating. I'm not eating me. Now, I'm not a foodie. I'm not so much of a lover of food. But the food of Christmas and New Year is one food that you know that even though you are not a foodie, you cannot avoid that one. But I told myself, no, I'm not going to eat. I feel this very restlessness in my spirit that uh, my work with God, I need to take it more seriously. I need to take it more seriously. I'm sharing this with you all because we are family, and that is why it's called the family the family life dynamics, right? So I just said I'm not eating today, and it's not hunger strike. Hunger strike is when there's no food, and you say because there's no food, of course there's no food, of course you can, but there's food. In fact, I prepared this very nice okodo, this chicken okodo, so it was really uh and I said, no, okodo, you're gonna wait because you see this baby girl here. This baby girl here has plans for 2026, and I just can't sleep on it. So I decided to start off the year waiting on the Lord, and I think I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. God helping me. Yeah, I want to know, God, what are you saying? Me, I cannot even be dilly dallying around. I don't want to be doing trial by error. This one did work, did it not work? Okay, let's do this. Let's come on. Let's come on air. Let's do. Let's know for sure. And if you people you admire, right? There are certain persons you see and you admire them. Maybe you admire them on social media, you admire what they're doing. There's this lady, sometimes I don't remember names, but you know she's doing so good. And when they take you back to their routines and they really sit down and tell you, maybe they do a video, a vlog telling you how what they do on a daily basis, how their day goes, you will be so amazed that they are not really lazy people. They are not, they don't, they have the millions, they have the billions, but they don't eat like the way you think that people, some persons, the way they eat like their life depends on food. And they don't even have money. I'm being blunt because statistics has rated that poor people eat more than the rich. It will shock you. Poor people eat more than the rich. Poor people spend more than the rich on things that don't even matter. Is that not ironical? But that's very true. So I watched this lady's podcast and I saw her routine. She wakes up by 3 a.m. Me, me, me that you're saying 3 a.m. I'm far away. I'm far. No, now there was a season that I was really doing this. I was really trying to wake up early, to pray, to do this. But at the time, man, it didn't work. I couldn't keep up with it for a long period of time. But I saw someone who had this as a lifestyle and it's a consistent lifestyle. So 3 a.m., she has already started her day. She has prayed for 1 hour. She has prayed for more than even 1 hour. Make declarations, make affirmations for more than 30 minutes after the 1 hour of praying. Now she's filming all of these things. Like this is what she does every. When people open their lives to you, you should appreciate it. Because we are currently living in a world where nobody wants to share what you're doing. Oh, how are you making it? Yeah, now God do. Now God, how is God helping you? Tell us. But you're not sharing. And that is really sad. So when people open up their lives to you in a vlog, please appreciate it. Celebrate it. All right. So I watched this vlog. I saw this lady pray. You would never thought this lady knows how to pray. You would not even think that she's even a. But with the kind of success she has achieved, I can tie it back to the fact that she prayed this much. She studied her Bible this much. She wrote her vision board and she would go to her vision board. And I saw her vision board. It was a very big vision board occupying a good part of the wall. And with these stick notes everywhere. Everywhere. Stick notes, stick notes, stick notes. You know those stick notes that has, those paper you can stick to the wall. You stick it to the wall. And she held her hands on the wall and she was just speaking into the stick notes. She was speaking into the stick notes, oh, this and that, all the things she has planned. Oh my God. And I said, why won't your life be like this? Come on, what's going on? So you can start off to say, okay, maybe it's this vision board. Gloria has been saying, of course, you know me, I've been saying vision board for a long time. You can start off to say, okay, since Gloria has been saying vision board, let me try it. You might not have a big board, but you can go tear a middle of a paper, stick it to your wall. Stick it to your wall. Maybe a cardboard paper, maybe a white foolscap paper, maybe just the middle of a diary notes, a plain white paper. Stick it to your wall. You can stick as many. At least that one you can. You don't need to go and buy. You don't need to go and buy a whiteboard. Stick this white paper everywhere, somewhere, that you can see it's accessible. Then write on it with your biro, your pen, your marker, whatever. Write on it. I'm a person of integrity. I'm a lover of God. I'm a prayer person. I study the Bible. I read books. I want to achieve XYZ number of books in this year. I want to read one book a month. You write it. You go to your health area. I want I want to do more exercise. I want to do this. I want to do that. Hi, 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 hi. I'm waiting for you. So you call in and tell me what is it that you know. I want to do this. I want to do that. Whatever it is. I want to have a palm. What is that now? Palm oil, palm nut, oil palm. I want to have an oil palm, like one of the callers rightly said. Write it on that board. I want to have an oil palm. Don't say, okay, no, don't worry. I remember it. I remember what I've said. No, don't think that you remember it. Yeah, you remember it, but write it on the board. I'm telling you what I've already started doing. Write it on the board, on that paper that you have stuck to the wall. Every morning you come, an oil palm, an oil palm. Every day you come, you pray on it. Whatever is needed to bring this oil palm into manifestation or materialize it, whatever you need to do to bring it to limelight, that you're going to have that farm, then it becomes your prayer. Because that you have written something is not enough. There is a God that is able to bring all of those things to pass. So you have to engage that God and say, God, please, this is the vision. I think it's in Habakkuk. It says, write the vision. So you see all of this vision, vision, vision that everybody's talking everywhere, vision board, vision board. It's from the Bible. Oh, wow. I'm going to read this very soon, Metsuhila. So please write where you spent your crossover. Write what your what's one thing you might want to have on your vision board. You can write it here, so we encourage ourselves with it together. So you stick it on the vision board. Whatever it is you want to do, you write it there. Write the visions. Yeah, that was where I stopped. Habakkuk says, write the vision, make it plain on paper, on tables, right? So that he that reads will run. There's something about when your child comes to your vision board and sees that, oh, daddy said we're going to have a palm oil palm. He's going to say, oh, wow, that means every money right now is geared towards an oil palm. Your child will not come and be asking you, and daddy, give me money for, especially when the child is grown up, they won't start talking about some very silly things because they know that there is a vision. The vision is that we're going to have a land. The vision is that we want to have a car for whatever. The vision is that we want to have a house. The vision is that we want to have this amount of money in our account by 2026. So everybody begins to align to that vision. Everybody begins to align to that vision. That is how it is supposed to be. So I'm encouraging you, 2026 is fresh. Have a vision board. Have a vision board. So Metahila says, I spent my crossover working overnight. Oh, wow. You were at work? Or what were you working on? Please tell me, what were you working on? Were you working in your office or you were working in the house overnight? I spent my crossover working overnight. This year, we are committed to making thoughtful and informed investments and living a life that edifies humanity and glorifies God. This is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's Crown 89.9 FM. We are still live on social media platforms. Please, if you want to see me live right now, if you want to see my 2026 face, my 2026 face is different from my 2025 face. Go come on our Instagram page at Crown 899 FM, and you're gonna see me live. If you don't have an Android phone, go borrow your neighbor's Android phone. Just say, neighbor, please give me your phone. I want to see Gloria Isheke. She's live right now. I need to see her mouth is sharp this morning. Let me see what. It's a 2026 spirit. All right, so all the YouTube fams, yeah. Thank you for joining. All the Instagram fams, thank you for joining. I'm not promising, but I'll try as much as possible to come live more often on the show. So yeah, one of the callers said that he suggests that families that just have they just put to bed, that just had your babies, can have an account for your baby. You can have an account for your baby and say, and you know that I have two amazing babies. They are not babies anymore. Anyway, two amazing boys that let me confess. At a time, money was coming for them. Oh, baby, 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 baby. I said, oh no, I'm gonna have an account for you guys. But I didn't think I was, maybe I was just too occupied, or maybe the money was just being channeled for something else. I needed the money for something else, so I didn't open the account like I promised myself I was going to open the account. You know, I said, oh no, I'm going to open the account. And my sister-in-law called me and she said, Gloria, I'm sending you money for your baby. Please send me the baby's account. And I was like, don't worry, I'll send you my account. Don't do this. Let me send you my account. She was like, no, send me the baby's account. I was like, won't you send the money if the baby doesn't? And and she was like, Gloria, no, have the baby's account. And I was like, yeah, I will. And you know that I will. Hi, Humphrey. Hi. Thank you for joining and thank you for following already. Awesome. Who's there? Oh, that's Samuel. That's Samuel. Yeah. So we're talking about your 2026 your 2026 resolution. Your 2026 resolution for your family. So I didn't open the account as I wanted to. But right now I already have, you know, some money I'm channeling into another account for them, but I'm still going to I've already started working on that. So in 2026, please be more intentional. Have accounts for your children. Maybe every month you can say, oh, you want to pay a certain amount of money, even if it is the least 1,000 naira, the least 2,000 naira. Use POS. Tell them, say, put this money inside this account. That account shouldn't have an ATM card. That account can be in their names, be in their passports. They might not even have access. They will not have access to that account, especially if your children are young. They shouldn't have. They cannot even have access. You shouldn't have access to that account. They have kids' accounts. They have children's account. My first son is about six, is almost 6 years right now. Imagine if I had started that account, I know how much you know that money would have yielded interest. So if you're a new mom or soon to be mom, please go and create an account. It's possible. Then I was thinking it wasn't really so possible, but it's possible. And I regretted because, but Warren Buffett said something that the best time to plant a tree was 30 years ago. The second best time to plant a tree is now. So we're gonna go shortly for the break, and when I return, the phone line is still open, and we are still having this conversation. Stick around here. Gloria Isheke is still in the building, and it's just getting more interesting. I will be back.
To all our esteemed and valued listeners, where would we be without you? We'd like to thank you for your support. Here's wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from all of us here at Crown 89.9 FM. Are you looking for a school that prepares your child?
Hey, family. So, on YouTube here, we're talking about oh, this brother says, someone says, I'm not good in that kind of savings. Okay, Samuel, do you already have children? Hi, 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 YouTube family. Now, the truth is that you must learn to save. I wasn't good with that kind of saving, but right now I can tell you that saving has saved me. Oh, Humphrey, nice. Thank you for joining. Would you like me to do this more often? Every time when I come on radio, would you like me to come live? Sometimes I just have this feeling like, oh, the camera is not very clear. Coming live might not, you know. But you know what? In 2026, I don't want to give excuses. We have to do the work. All right. We have to connect. You have something that you might share with me. I have something that I'll share with you. And we're just going to get better. All right. So tell me, where did you cross over? Where did you cross over? Where did you cross over? Where did you spend your crossover nights? Where did you cross over? Was it in church? Was it in your house? Did you cross over in church? Did you cross over at home? Where did you cross over? Thank you, Samuel. Thank you, Shegun. Yeah, Samuel. Shegun, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Oh, Shegun, I will tell you congratulations. I'm coming. Tell me congratulations in the comments. Shegun, I'm coming. I'll tell you congratulations. Okay, I'm coming. Where did you, I'm trying to put that in the text box. Where did you cross over? Some persons crossed over at the beer parlor. Some people crossed over at the beer parlor. Is it true? Where did you cross over? So, yes, but I just heard you on radio. I crossed over in church with my family. Oh, wow. It was really nice from new layout. Ekpa. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, new layout on Japa Road. Oh, wow, nice. Okay, so we are talking about we are talking about what is that particular thing that you want to start doing as a family. On Thursday on the show, we have the family dynamics. On Thursday on the show, we have the family dynamics conversation where we talk about family related conversations. So you can join us every Thursday by 1 p.m. And on Tuesdays, we talk about the Mentor Me segment where we talk more on mentorship. We bring in guys here who are big on businesses to talk about how they have had their businesses run and scale. So if you would like to talk about your business, if you would like to learn more about business and making money in 2026, don't miss the Mentor Me segment every Tuesday by 1 p.m. I'm deliberate on radio. I'm deliberate um with the kind of um shows I do here. All right. I love value. When I give my time to something, I want to ensure that you're getting value for your time. You're getting value for anything. All right. So I'm sure this is value. Um, so on Tuesdays by 1 p.m., we'll talk about business, career, finance, and all of that. On Wednesdays, we'll talk about conversation that borders on ladies, the ladies' lounge. And also on Thursday, we'll talk about family related conversation. On Mondays, it's politics and governance. We'll talk about all the issues relating to the country, the economy, you know, government related policies. For example, the tax policy is starting up today. The tax policy is starting up today, 1st of January. We're trusting God for something good, and that Nigerians will not take it hard on themselves in 2026. Because a lot of times when these policies are being made, even people who are not supposed to increase their goods and services will start charging very, extravagantly or whatever, which is not good. All right. So that's what we'll talk about on Mondays on the mid-morning show. My name is Gloria Isheke. You can follow me on my social media platforms. Go follow me on my social media platforms at Gloria Isheke. Yeah, at Gloria Isheke on Instagram, Gloria Isheke on YouTube. Yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have lots of amazing videos on YouTube. All right. So for today, we are talking about what is that particular thing that you want to start doing in 2026. If you haven't thought about it, please think about it. If you haven't thought about that thing that you can start doing in 2026, please think about it, because 2026 is going to be different from 2025. But what will make that difference is um how much you can be intentional about your personal development. That is why you will be different in 2026. And that is why 2026 will be different from 2025. It is how much you are intentional about your personal development. So you need to read every day. You need to do certain things every day. Please do it, because that is how you're going to become the you that you need to become to be able to do the things that you want to do in 2026. Do you understand what I'm saying? So 2025 was great for me. Yeah, I didn't achieve everything I set out to achieve, but one major thing I achieved in 2026 sorry, in 2025, I'm gonna tell my youth. I'm gonna tell you all very soon, but not on this particular live. Okay, so you come to YouTube. When you come on YouTube, I'm gonna do a video to tell you what I achieved in 2025, how I closed down 2025, and put a stamp on 2025. I'm gonna share it on one of my videos on YouTube. I'm not gonna share it here on this platform. I'm gonna share it on this other platform on my YouTube channel. All right. But right now we're going up on air. The break is over. The break is over. And
Love this station. Hey, everybody. Pick up this phone, man. Oh, this station always plays my request. Call in right now. Have your say on the station that listens to you. Call us now. Call us now. Call us now. Get on 081
all right, that is the number for you to call and be a part of the show, my amiable, delightful, esteemed listener. Thank you so much for joining me. Always a delight, always a pleasure doing this with you every single day. It's the first day of January 2026. A beautiful, beautiful afternoon it is. Welcome. It's the mid morning music extravaganza with yours truly, Gloria Isheke in the building. Yes, of course, I'm sitting pretty already, and the show is just streamed live everywhere. You can join the show, you can be a part of it. And very most importantly, I want to hear your contribution on the other side. Call me right now on 081 0899 and also call me on 090 but I appreciate it if you call me on 081 0899 0899. All right. And tell me, what is that thing that you have resolved to do? By the time we went on that break, I'm sure some of you have been doing some mental calculations. You have been doing some, one or two with everything I've been saying. What have you resolved that you can have on your vision board? You want to share with us? Then also tell me where you spent, where you crossed over. Oh, how did you cross over? Where did you cross over from? Did you cross over from church? Did you cross over in church rather? Did you cross over in the house? Let's get to know. Hello, welcome to the show. Please turn up the volume of your radio set so we can hear you. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you. Thank you. Your name and location. Your name is Christy from Oruro. All right. Welcome to the show. Happy New Year again. So tell me, where did you cross over? In church. Jesus Awesome Assembly. Amazing, amazing. Okay, so for the other question, so when you say all these years, you've been taking care of all your sister's children. Wow, why? Okay. Oh, well, that's really very good of you trying to pull them close. But your children are, of course, they should come first. That's what I feel anyway. But then they are all maybe you cannot add them to your large. It's now a large family. So why? Oh, Christy, that was so fast. Please call me back. Call me back, Christy. I've got some questions for you. But then I think I understand what Christy is saying. Yeah, a lot of times women get into that place in their lives where they forget themselves. I have seen a lot of times when I interface with women a lot, women can forget themselves and take care of the whole world. They don't take care of themselves. They don't think about. In fact, let me not even. Me, I can forget myself. I won't eat. I won't buy nothing. I'll keep the money. I'll keep it. But I'm gonna spend money on other people, and it's not a good thing. Yeah, yes, Christy. Thank you. Mm. Hmm. So how did you find out that they lax? How did you find out? Did they speak up to you? Did they say, "Mommy"? Okay. Hmm. Oh. 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 Mm. Oh my. Oh. Oh. Mm. Oh. Thank you. So for business, for money wise, do you do business? Are you a business person? Mm. Mm. Thank you so much for calling and for sharing. Mm. The fireworks. Are you serious? Oh, God forbid. Kai, I don't even understand. Mm. It's too much. Around which area? Hmm. Mm. They are still shooting till this morning. Mm. It's well. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. At least it has woken you up to not to miss the show. Thank you so much, Christy. Oh. Oh, wow. Wow. Thank you so much as well. Thank you for being there. Please listen more and call more. We love to hear from you. You're welcome. All right. Please, the fireworks. Oh my goodness. I was talking about it yesterday when we were driving past Jakpa Junction. It was hell. It was hell. My husband was really scared. I can't lie. It was almost, the car was waving. I was telling him, babe, calm down. Calm down. These boys were just playing on the road like they want to die. Why? I know the reason for that is the illiteracy. When people, when you have a lot of illiterates in a town, in a place, it can be very disastrous. When people commonize their lives and look at their lives like it's a 2 naira life, it's terrible. They were jumping on the road like frogs, literally jumping. And these two communities just standing, warring with themselves. They were setting ambush with knockouts, setting ambush with fireworks. This town with this other, what would you call it, town or street? This street over the other street, shooting this thing like they were not concerned about the moving cars or the vehicles or nothing. Children, teenagers, youth, they weren't concerned that cars were moving, they were just concerned about warring against themselves. And now hearing this from the Oromoro axis, burning tires on the road, it's a no-no. It's a no-no. Please, we need to do better. So we are calling on everyone, please sit up. You know what you need to do. Go on the road and ensure that during festive periods like this, we bring sanity and peace. We don't want to finish shouting Happy New Year and people are running into chaos, cars are getting burnt for no reason or whatever. No, we can do better. We can do better. Trusting that we're going to do better in the coming seasons. All right, now it's still the Family Life Dynamics show here on Crown 89.9 FM. It's been really, really amazing. Happy New Year again, once again, to everyone. From everyone here at Crown and Coco FM, we say we love you, we appreciate you. 2026 is going to be better than 2025. Listen to this. Say it to yourself, whether you believe it. If you don't believe it, start believing it. 2026 is going to be far better than 2025. All right. And we're going to do better things with 2026 and with the opportunities that you're going to have. You're going to do better things. All right. So don't miss out on any of the show. But then we're still entertaining your calls. Let me just lay emphasis on what Christy has said. You know, I was saying earlier that sometimes we can really neglect our families because we're thinking about our businesses, because we're thinking about our jobs. This happens to more than 90% of the family. They're in this situation. The families that are exempted from this are the 5%. And those 5%, because they already knew, they've known ahead of time. And by God's divine intervention, they have exempted themselves. But we can have more people exempting themselves from that, class of people who forget themselves, forget their families, forget everything, and they're just lost in money, lost in business. It's likely to happen. But there's this mindset. Now, when this is how I always say it. When two people are in a dating relationship, they are interested in talking to themselves. Hello, how are you? Have you eaten? Have you not eaten? Okay, they are interested in having themselves, knowing what's going on with themselves. But the moment they get married, one of them starts withdrawing. The other one says, after all, you're always in the house. We can always talk. After all, you're always in the house. I see you every day. After all, there is now this lackadaisical attitude. Oh, you're always in the house. You're always in the house. I'll always come back to meet you. But you don't know that what has begun to happen is that you're losing affection for yourselves. You're losing that desire for the other person. You're losing it. You're not intentional about talking anymore. You're not intentional about asking questions that are personal to them. You're not intentional about knowing what exactly they want. So conversation becomes very basic. What are we eating? How much are we paying for the fees of the children? Conversations are being, reduced to responsibilities kind of conversations that borders on just the responsibility of the home. But that is very, very wrong. That's very, very wrong. And before you know it, you start losing your home. A lot of persons have lost their home, but they really don't know it. They thought that they are still married. Yeah, they are married, they are still together, but the hearts of the people have shifted. The hearts of the children have shifted. The hearts of the So if you can quickly amend a lot of things, better for you. A young teenager told me that under her mother's roof, she came to see me some months ago, and she said under her mother's roof, she has done many things, and right now she's so upset with her mom. So she doesn't even know if to how can she be friends with her mom. She doesn't even know, and she's already seen herself having not having a relationship with her mom moving forward. She's just a 21-year-old. You know, she's already seen herself. There's already a possibility that she might never have a relationship with her mom anymore because of the many things that has happened, and the mom was clueless. Welcome to the show. Please turn off your radio set. Th- Thank you. Go ahead. Happy New Year. Okay. Lola, where are you calling us from? Okay. On Japa Road. All right. Go ahead, please. Same to you. Happy New Year to you too. You've been dancing? Oh, that's beautiful. Mm, mm, Lizard. Hmm. Uh-uh. Wow, dead. Hmm. Hmm. Uh-uh. It has been in the very dark. It's a strange lizard. Wow. Uh-uh. You mean your family, like you? Oh, it's just in the WC, like the toilet. They will flush it and it will not go. Okay. Hmm. Okay. To just stay there. Wow. Ah, I'm happy for you. Congratulations. It's a miracle. It's a big one. Thank you so much for calling to share your testimony with us. We appreciate. Well, that's a lot. There are times whereby somebody's miracle might look like what, but she knows what she's talking about. So, what are your resolve? Now, let me remind you again. Have a vision board. Sit down, examine, reflect on how things have been. How did you spend money? There was something that one of the callers rightly said. You can be doing savings for foodstuffs. Yeah. And at the end of the year, you see those very insignificant 5,000 naira. Those money you just removed out from maybe your salary or from, they might look very small, but if they come together and people come together, a group, and at the end of the year, you will be shocked what that small 3,000, 5,000, 2,000, 1,000 here and there that you have been removing every, from time to time. What that money can accumulate to do for you at the end of the year. You will be so shocked. So don't despise those kind of things. Don't say, "Oh, please, don't worry. At the end of the year, no, the rice will not be a problem." It will shock you. It might really not be a problem, but I'm just saying that if you have extra, there's nothing wrong with that. Because those money, you might not even know what you did with them. You might just buy one airtime or do one subscription or do something that might just be. But when you just engage in giving out this money to people and they're putting it together, at the end of the year, they give you a bag of rice or a half bag of rice or whatever, granite oil. Oh, you will be so amazed. You'll be so amazed at how much food you will have in your corridor by the end of 2026. So please don't snooze on this one. Very important. Don't snooze on this savings in a cooperative or wherever it is being done legitimately. Don't snooze on that. Thank you so much. Hi. That's Swali Baba. Thank you for joining on Instagram. Okay, so please, that will be all we can take for today on the show. Follow me on my Instagram page at Lovey Dovey Diva or at Gloria Isheke. Gloria Isheke on Instagram, Gloria Isheke on YouTube. From me to you is OUT and happy new year. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. Swali Baba, thank you for joining. Hi. So this is where I'm gonna draw the curtain for today. You have to be good with saving, Shegun. You have to be good with saving. This is where I'm gonna draw the curtain for today. We're gonna do this again on Saturday on the Lovey Dovey Gist. My name is Gloria Isheke. I am the Lovey Dovey Diva. Yeah. Thank you, Tuali. Thank you. I appreciate everyone who joined in. And yeah, I'm free. And everyone, thank you so much. Have yourself a fantastic day. Can I end the live now? Yes, we can. Bye. Okay, now here too. Bye.